Alright guys, welcome back. I just got these in right here. These are outdoor lights. They're solar. I'm going to put them up on my fence after work tonight. And I just got these things in at lunchtime here. So we're going to use my handy dandy Appalachian Trail knife that I got from my dad a long time ago to open this box. And as you can see, it came from the Amazonians. Oh, wait, we'll rip into those. Alright, so I got two 12-pack lights. These are solar fence lights, and they are IP65 right there, ABS and PC. It's the material. There we go. Like I said, I got these in Amazon. Now, I don't need all 24 of these. I figure I'm going to need about 20. But I feel like I'm going to have like 4 extras in case, you know, 1 or 2 go bad or whatever. I'm sure that'll happen in time. Yada, yada, yada. You know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's open these guys up. And I will put the link to the actual listing for these particular lights. Because I don't see a brand on these at the moment, so you know how that is, the brands. All right, as you can tell, they're not too terribly big. I mean, by the size of my hand here. Each one, it looks like, comes with this protective film on top. We've got the 2 LED lights with you know, the lenses on here too, so I'm not going to turn those right at the, I'm assuming that, yeah, when it gets dark, the LEDs come on. And from what I understand, you can change the colors as well on these. So if you want the colors to be all the same, you got to go around and change them all. All right, that's okay. I think I'll start with blue just to see how that works and go from there. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to put all of these out into the sun outside here while I work this afternoon, so they will charge up really good. Because of the time frame now, it gets kind of dark around 5 o'clock-ish and stuff, and so I want to make sure these things are nice and charged before I put them up. So I'm going to put them outside in the sun, let them charge up. So I'm going to open them all up and go from there. It does come from, or does come with hardware, as you can see, plugs and screws. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to use these particular ones, but we'll see. And how do they hang up? Yeah. I may use some other kind of screws that I have that are actually Torx, and they may work better. We'll just have to try that. And of course, I'm going to make a video when I put them up, so you'll see that too. So that'll be at the end of all this. So that's the scoop. As you can tell, there's like 2 in each one of these bags right here, and they also apparently come with stickies. I'm guessing that's not going to really stick too good, especially to my fence. I'm going to screw it onto my fence. It's possible I might be able to use these somewhere else on my house too. I don't know that yet, but we'll see. Anyways, let's open them all up, get them charged, and go from there. So I'm going to do a time lapse now, just so you know. Alright, gonna set them up here on the trailer and let them charge up in the sun. The sun is going in and out right now. It is kind of partly cloudy. Hopefully they will sit there and not slide around. I'm on a pretty good incline right here. My driveway is slopey. Alright. Hey, it is time to do this on the fence. We're going to start on one side because the fence posts are every like 16 feet. And so we're going to put them on those and go from there. But first, we're going to grab my drill off of my multi-board that I have. And I'll show you that, guys, you know how I did all that. Next, we're going to grab the lights and head out. Alright, we are here at my fence line. And I'm getting ready to put up the lights on every other post along through here. So it's going to take 6 lights through here. So, shows on the back. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not, but it's like 2.76 inches between the holes. Why did they make it like 2 3/4? I don't know, but it says 2 7/6. Well, I'm gonna make it 2 3/4. It's gonna be close enough. So I'm gonna put them right at the top of the fence post, and space those holes out. Put them up. Let's go. So you're gonna see a time lapse here. Enjoy. All right, I just remembered I didn't have my microphone, so now you can hear me like way over here. All right, so it looks like what we're gonna do is, according to this, those holes need to be, if I'm gonna put it right at the top of the fence post there, I would say 1/2 inch down from the top. So I'm gonna put the screws. And like I said, we're gonna do it 2.5 inches apart. All right, so let's figure this out. All right, so we're gonna do about right there. I'm doing these Hillman screws. They're 3/4 inch in depth. That way, when I'm on the actual fence, this stuff right here, the screws won't actually go through. It should work. Okay, and the last one split a little bit because I got to put the screws like on the edge. Crazy. Because of how far these things are apart. So, let's do that. Yeah, do that. Try to make it level best you can. So I put 2 little dots right there. Grab some screws. Could pre-drill them, that way I won't split the wood. I didn't do it. I hope it doesn't split the wood. Okay, that one looks good. That looks good. Put it on and push it down. There we go. Did it. All right. Next, I'll just put you guys right here. And that way you can see the next ones. I gotta put one on the very end post down there. So we're gonna put one on that post and then one on the very end because it wasn't quite even, unfortunately. So I may see how this spacing is and let it go down from here. Of course, in order to keep it the same, you know, as far as the lighting on the ground and stuff like that, I plan on doing it on the back fence back here too, same way. Might just do it anyways. We'll see. Ooh, there's a dog over here. That scared me. He's not barking, but I think he's ready to bark. Hey, doggy. Okay. Friendly dog. That one. Is that one on? Nope. Yeah. Not on. Blue. Woohoo! I went back and got more lights. I've already marked out on the fence where I want them, and one's right here. Spam. We don't answer spams. Okay, what I'm thinking about doing is putting maybe I still have some more lights. I could put one right there, you know, one right there, and then one down there and one on the other side. Okay, obviously I should have had you on this setting. This is the super night shot on the DJI. And you saw how dark it was earlier. It's pretty dark. All right, so now you can see the lights and how they are like really illuminating the ground. So you can see the pattern on the bottom. The pattern is, you know what? Hang on a second. Let's find out what the pattern is. I'm gonna sit you right here. I'll be right back. Getting my ruler. So, okay, I got my ruler. The pattern on the ground is 5 feet. The height of the light is 6 feet. Probably can't see that, 6 feet back here. So far, I'm very pleased with the lights. I think they look kind of pretty cool, actually. There you go. All looks pretty cool. All right, have a good one, guys. I'll put the link in the description for these lights. I was not sponsored, I bought them. So there you go. Enjoy. Have a good evening.